Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's...
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count on the rings. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, but they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here with Villain, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On second and 12, Watson going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
On first down, it's Watson. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The Packers are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they fell in the opener, got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. His second rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now
I don't know why I gotta get the ball first every time. God dang.
Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. This is going to be returned. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football.
Oh, man.
To get this back, he was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another.
I I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
And the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
2nd and 2.
Get the f out of here.
Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Ben can't run.
There of 21 yards.
I'm out of here.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
And he takes this up right
Good
there.
ass. Oh, man.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Nice.
Side and finds Olave. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And I think this is a
That's the
route
speed,
as this
yeah.
game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though.
Oh, my.
For a short game.
Who the fuck is that?
It's a
James
Pittsburgh
Cook.
first down, a gain of 13. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and this is most definitely the guy you want running the football when you need the tough yards on 3rd down. And he moves the chains and then some as he shakes off that first contact. And as they said in the 70s, he just keeps right on trucking.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. They'll look to throw.
Come on.
He's got his big tight end, Fant.
I knew
And this is going to
that.
result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's
Smack it away like that, man.
Understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Pick this shit off, man.
Incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try to keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He's got his
Oh, what the fuck?
The Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they
Yo,
try to
what the
finish off this
fuck?
drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Cook is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll look to throw.
Give me the pick!
But it's incomplete.
God damn!
Guarantee is not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Jesus Christ, yo.
This offense 2
fucking
for
pick.
2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all. 3rd and goal. Cook. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
And he's not going to get in. They stopped him at the 1. Cook turned away on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown.
I got more than 1 yard.
Zone here again, CD. They could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
From the end zone, Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of
Why the fuck is he throwing a
Only able to gain
behind?
a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
2nd down and 8. Now Watson. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Finds Dulcich out left side. And some room to run now. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
first down, they'll run with Chubb. And
damn.
just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. And that's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On now is the Packers punter. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. In motion, Hill. They'll set up a throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And going deep for Hill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Watson's throw caught here by Dulcich. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you
Get
want
up out of
to
here.
hear. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. These defenses have become so... And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
So what the fuck was that?
They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Able to slither by. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 62 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Defensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try to cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging, because after all their halftime talk, adjustments and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach, because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
And he'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9.
Good ass run.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. And he'll go down just
Go, Greg.
25 at the 24-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Faking the give. Now Watson. Same connection. Dulcich once again.
Let's go, Greg.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Here's Chubb on the read option. Running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted.
Dumb, Keith. Dumb.
Steelers are going to
Some niggas was wild. Shoot.
So that, Charles, maybe the play that this defense has been looking for.
Why?
And if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something? Because we're into the third quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back.
Niggas
right
was
side.
wild.
Get this down inside the 15.
That shit was valid.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out, and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time, went well for a solid gain.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
I like it.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now
Talk,
a
brother.
3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Watson off play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now it's Watson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jayon Brown drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 76 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
He had an opportunity for a big play for the submitted, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
The Steelers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
McPherson's kick is good.
Oh, he missed
They are
that.
on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock.
Nah, Karan said he don't think he's going to be able to go because Michelle was mad she couldn't go the last time.
It keeps the ball away from your opponent.
I said, don't tell her. I ain't tell L'Oreal that's where we was going. I just said I'm hanging out with the fellas early.
First downs, keep possession of the football.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I ain't hearing nothing, though.
I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice.
Niggas do a lot of bluffing. Niggas told you, man. Niggas told you, like, yeah, let me know. We need to go by ourselves. We need to go with us. And now niggas, I don't know. I guess you got to tell them in advance. I don't know.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 43-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down and about the length of the football. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Oh.
11 yards.
Okay. That makes sense.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sideline.
I thought this shit was the end of the month.
This one out.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome
That
you
nigga
back.
understand that.
We've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Down right around the 25. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Let me get 3.
The 8th
Me not do something
drive
stupid.
coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb.
Took the touchdown. Oh, fumble.
And they work this neat
Mother,
left
that's
front
not
right
fumble,
to the
motherfucker.
56. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. Touchdown! Elijah Moore.
Wait till next week. Next week is what? Chaz Wetton.
Back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And he will be
Yeah, okay. I'm with it.
Coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
I'm with it. Shit. I'm definitely ain't going up no fucking Dewan house, no 7 o'clock. That nigga's bluffing. We probably had like he got work Saturday.
And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now this one
This nigga been throwing some fucking amazing shit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Packers.
Let me take this motherfucking knee before this game mess up again.
And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was.
I ain't. He got timeouts left. Let me run this clock.
What team it
Man.
is, I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, That's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Come on, come on. You might know how to do that shit. Don't slow this shit up. Pull the plug. Me.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was a defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
Remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right?
I ain't having no pride. Ain't no pride week down there, is it?
Went out there with
No, it's pride month.
and a pretty good game plan. Pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish. Just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for Green Bay, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.
What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Like a mic. I've got a no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from flow seats. I'm a whole king.